Okay. So, someone please start with the introduction.
Ma'am, your voice is getting
Someone, there's a
broken.
network problem on your side, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. So, someone please start with the introduction.
Uh, Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Suman Santra. I'm from Durgapur, West Bengal. I have passed my BTech in Chemical Engineering from National Institute of Technology, Durgapur. Thereafter, I was absorbed in TCS as an assistant system engineer trainee. I have worked in TCS for 3 years and 8 months, and thereby I have resigned as a system engineer in June 2023. Thereafter, I have joined IIT Kharagpur as an MTech in chemical engineering. To talk about my achievements, I have been promoted twice in my last job profile based on my performances. Also, I have qualified GATE twice with a best rank of AIR 413. That's all about me. Thank you.
Okay. So, someone, you have a work experience of approximate 4 years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Then later on, you plan for masters.
Um, Ma'am, actually, I was planning for getting into PSU, but the masters is just an alternative so that I get the proper amount of time to nurture my academic skill without getting a gap year in between.
You have done private job as of now.
Yes, ma'am.
So, any of the shortcomings you felt in TCS?
Any of the
Shortcomings, like any of the challenges you have faced in TCS?
Ma'am, challenges like there was many times a production error would happen. During those time we had to work like to so that the production error doesn't occur in the main production. During those time I had to work with the team and solve those bugs and issues. This occurred many times as a team. It occurred many times, but we outcome those challenges and shortcomings.
Okay. Can you just tell me about one particular challenge which you faced in TCS and you overcame it out? It should be a personal challenge.
Ma'am, as a system engineer, I was given a team of 5 members to mentor. During that time, it happened that like a bug came, and we couldn't find out that from where or from whose end the bug came. So, as a mentor, I did the thing that I first of all I jotted down all the problem that came, and I didn't negotiate at like who from where the bug came or like that at first instance. I just jotted down the problem from and made sure that our whole team come together and bring the solution. Thereafter I made sure that this problem doesn't happen by pinpointing that particular bug from where it came.
No, what was the challenge then about? It is about a teamwork. You got the teamwork done
Yes,
and that
ma'am.
was all there.
Yes,
So, right,
ma'am.
I'm asking about your personal challenge. That was my question at the very start. Someone, have you faced any particular challenge which you find it tough at that time and then you overcame also?
Oh, ma'am, during my first year of training, I faced a challenge like it was a completely new domain. Like going into the from chemical to IT industry, I had to learn software. I had to learn learn the software completely new. But I overcame those challenges by listening to my mentors and by understanding their proper guidance, and I overcame it very quickly and learned about the software uh, fast.
You did not get a campus placement in the core sector?
No, ma'am, the first placement that I've got is in IT domain. After that, it was like one placement only I can take. After that, I cannot take any other placement. So if I don't accept this one, so I have to leave this one. But I didn't took the risk.
But you're going to apply outside the campus and all that because don't you think that you should be nurturing your chemical this profession like the way from the projects rather than going to the another sector?
Yes, ma'am. I have tried for PSU, like, but I haven't got that particular full amount of dedication time as I was already in a job. Doing a job, I didn't get the particular full amount of dedication. So therefore, for that reason only, after 3 year, I have resigned, and then I have joined in master so that I get that time to focus in getting into PSU.
Okay. So tell me, Suman, now why RCFL?
Ma'am, as I have said that I am my dream is to get into PSU, and RCFL would provide me the particular platform so that I can contribute to the whole contribute myself into the dedication of the economy of India. Like RCFL produces fertilizers, and as we know that agriculture is a major boost in the major sector of the economy. So by producing fertilizer, it gives a boost in this agriculture sector. So by production of this fertilizers, I can contribute in the economy of the society or India as a whole.
So you told that you it's going to help in the contribution towards the economy. What you have done for the contribution towards nation till now?
Ma'am, I have worked in I have worked in TCS, so I haven't got any in a private industry. And during those time, it was working for a client, so I haven't got that scope to contribute any
But do you
particular.
think that the Tatas and all that, even being from a private sector, even being a part of private sector, you can contribute a lot. It depends on you. You think that Ratan Tata is there. You know that profound personality. He does not contribute towards the economy of the country.
Yes, ma'am. It contributed to the client and organization in which TCS provides services. But as a whole, I didn't find myself that I have my contribution was there in that particular.
Leave the professional part aside. Apart from the profession, how you have contributed towards the nation. Because if you have a goal to contribute towards the nation, there are many students who have contributed towards the nation in many other ways also. So what has been your contribution till now?
Ma'am, I have also given tutorship, maths and science tutorship during my college year. So if we can, if in that way, it can be a contribution to the
Did
society.
you
Like
get fees for that?
yes, ma'am.
That's
As a
the
it was a professional. It was a
profession. I
professional.
told you at the very start, my question was apart from the professional one.
Apart from professional, ma'am, I haven't got any such
Okay.
scope.
Suman, why you think that you are a good option for us to make you select for RCFL?
Uh, Ma'am, I've got two great skills. That is a proper time management skill and a proper communication skill. Like I can communicate easily with person and bring out their A game. Also, I can easily time manage a particular um, job if it is given to me. So I will be an asset to this company in that way.
You told about time management. Tell me any past experience where you manage your time really well.
Ma'am, like that, I am particularly a day planned boy. Like I particularly, whenever a project or whenever any exam or any particular task comes in a day, I particularly time that they like break into slots. And I will be doing this particular job in this time of the day, and I will be doing that particular job in this time of the day, so that it as a whole brings out the unified and desired result. And this is for every task, for every semester, for every project, for every production task that has been gone throughout my life.
What about your strength and weaknesses?
Ma'am, I am a dependable, responsible and hardworking uh, mm, person.
First you told dependable.
Yes, ma'am, dependable.
How dependable is your strength?
Ma'am, dependable means I can be dependent on. If I'm dependent with any job, I will make sure that I will be completing that job within a stipulated time.
And my other part was weaknesses.
Ma'am, weakness. A weakness, you can say that a weakness is that I'm a little bit of detailed, analyzed or detail oriented person. Like it may take some time for me to analyze a particular process, but once I get through this particular process, I make sure that it is perfectly done.
You belong to which district of West Bengal?
Ma'am, I'm from Paschim Bardhaman of West Bengal.
What's special over there?
Ma'am, it is famous. It is famous for Durgapur steel plant. Steel is famous in this area.
Are you targeting other PSUs also or only RCFL?
Ma'am, I'm targeting PSU. As I've said, it is the PSU. Getting into PSU is my dream. So I'm targeting as a PSU as a whole.
Okay. What is your source of self-motivation, Suman?
Getting a good motivated movies like Bhag Milka Bhag, national movies like that is a self motivation for me.
Do you think that self-motivation actually works for the person?
Yes, ma'am. It definitely works for a person. Like at the end of the day, we need a motivation to bring out that zeal or bring out that fire inside us, so that we can work at the work in a boosted way, or in a particular, in a more enhanced way. So it obviously self motivation works. At least for me, it works, ma'am.
What are the theories of motivation? If I ask you in generic, like you will be helping your employees also to motivate you to use those theories. Can you just name me the theories of motivation and which theories do you think that the employees must follow?
Ma'am, recognizing the talent, recognizing the result that they are bringing out, and also glorifying them, also praising them at that time that there's, yes, that result has been brought, celebrating that success.
Fine, it's not a theory, Suman. See, what I've found in you is you told me one of the weaknesses you're detailed oriented,
Yes, ma'am.
right? But you're not at all detailed. Whenever a person asks you some question, you don't listen to the question properly and you answer something else. That's something a very negative intake. जैसे स्ट्रेंथ और वीकनेस पूछा आपने स्ट्रेंथ सुना वीकनेस बोला ही नहीं पहला नेगेटिव ठीक है आपको कोई क्वेश्चन
Strength.
मैंने आपको स्ट्रेंथ और वीकनेस कोलैबोरेटिव क्वेश्चन पूछा आपने अकेला स्ट्रेंथ बोला देन वीकनेस आई हैड टू रिपीट इट आउट इन द फाइनल्स दे वोंट बी रिपीटिंग यू आउट द क्वेश्चंस राइट इट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर अटेंटिवनेस देन आई आस्क्ड अबाउट थ्योरीज थ्योरीज आपने कोई भी आंसर नहीं किए हैं राइट सो दैट इज अगर आप थ्योरीज को आंसर करो कि थ्योरीज कौन सी होती है इंट्रिंसिक मोटिवेशन एक्सट्रिंसिक मोटिवेशन नहीं पता तो सिंपली से मैम सॉरी आई एम नॉट अवेयर अबाउट इट आई विल रीड अबाउट इट it
Okay.
showcases your that personality that even you're not aware about something, you will say a person very simply no. It's a way to say no, and a person should know the reason that how to say no, how to improve himself, and all that things, right? So even
Okay.
that is very very important. Okay. Then it is when I asked you about your personal challenge. अब पर्सनल में कंट्रीब्यूशन मैंने पूछी आप मुझे बार बार प्रोफेशनल बता रहे हो वो क्या हो रहा है कि बार बार आप क्वेश्चन को सही तरह से समझ नहीं रहे हो ठीक है तो what will be the answer is we do personal motivations or you can say personal contributions even if you plant a tree if you are even if you are doing you can say feeding the you can say poor people or sorry I would say that poor people giving the some of the contribution in terms of money or it can be the clothes anything like that that is also you're helping them out na
Okay, ma'am.
that is also personal contribution
Okay.
challenges आपने बोला मेरे को टाइम मैनेजमेंट बहुत अच्छे से आता है आप बोल सकते थे मैम आई थिंक दैट व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड माय जर्नी प्रोफेशनल जर्नी टाइम मैनेजमेंट वाज अ बिग चैलेंज फॉर मी because we had to perform multiple challenges and all that and I learned it that time so time management was a challenge but I tried to overcome it out also way to speak आपका हर आंसर में अगर आप देखोगे ना सुमन हर क्वेश्चन में कोई ना कोई प्रॉब्लम थी why a good option Ma'am, I think that I am a very suitable candidate for the organization for the PSU, particularly because of my strong theoretical knowledge, plus great exposure in the private sector where I've already worked in these, you can say, sectors. And apart from it, I carry certain soft skills. I'm a good learner. You can say dependable is the wrong word. आपके पास इतने अच्छे words होते हैं. Good learner, adaptable, flexible, rational thinker, event manager, team leader. कोई भी word use करो आप इतने ऐसे words use कर रहे हो. Hard, dependable, hardworking. Go for the good choice of words. ठीक है? Main problem is two things. Your choice of words that you need to improve. And second is the way you be attentive in whatever a person asks you. That's very, very important, Suman. Okay?
So,
Just
ma'am,
work on these things. Otherwise, your introduction was very good. You started with a very good approach, but then new questions came up and you went down on that approach. That should not be there. ठीक है? हाँ.
So, ma'am, should I change like the, should I say some different weakness?
Weakness, it can be, ma'am. I cannot say no to people, even if it is no. Yeah, it can be, ma'am. I'm detail oriented. I am looking for the. मैं कह रही हूँ आपकी weakness detail oriented आपने बोला. बट आप डिटेल्स पे तो जा ही नहीं रहे हो जो आपको इंटरव्यूअर पूछ रहा है. दैट इज माय क्रॉस क्वेश्चन फॉर यू. That is okay. Ma'am, I'm detail oriented, so it takes me an extra time whenever you can say what the things can be done in less time. I take a little extra time because of my detail orientation problem. That's it. It's okay. कोई गलत नहीं है बोलने का वे. वही चीज को मैंने इस तरह से बोला. Yeah. I think that I have a weakness that I take a lot of things or I go for the minute details also. So that is a weakness that when people can do that thing really fast, I try to take some time, extra time because of my this thing. But yes, I am look for the perfection in everything. That's my problem. कोई problem नहीं आंसर में. मैं आंसर मैंने आपको ये नहीं बोला आप आंसर्स गलत दे रहे हो. मैं ये बोल रही हूँ आप अटेंटिवनेस चीजों में लैक कर रहे हो. चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड्स अच्छे नहीं है. ये दो प्रॉब्लम है. Both on these two things that would be much better for you. Right? Best you have this skills.
Ma'am, one question is that last time you asked a question like what brings out anger in you. So what should be the proper answer for that?
What makes you angry, ma'am? I think that when I'm not able to finish the work on my deadline or something that when my team worker, any person from my team does not respond properly, when someone disrespects me, that makes me angry. When there is a chaos or some, you can say, in the office, which is not good for the office temperament and for the personal temperament, that makes me angry. That's it. कितनी चीजें होती हैं. काम ना पूरा कर पाना, कोई टीम का वर्कर आपका काम नहीं कर पा रहा है, कोई आपको डिसरिस्पेक्ट करता है, यही चीजें होती है जब आपको गुस्सा आता है.
So, ma'am, is that a good thing or bad thing? Like anger, they can say
If they
that.
are asking you that what makes you, every person, if you say, ma'am, I can never be angry, that's you're not a saint. So, if a person comes, ma'am, what regrets you have in your life, and a person says, ma'am, I don't have any regret, that's not possible. Every person has some regret. It's not about you have killed someone, you have murdered someone. It's about very simple that even if you are lying towards to your parents, even sometimes you are regretful about it, that I don't need to lie it out, but I'm lying it on some stakes. And even sometimes you're not able to maintain your personal life in a better way because of the professional chaos and all that stuff. So when that is your regret sometimes, not achieving PSU till now, that would be a regret. Anything can be a regret. So there are regrets. And you need to, as a human, we need to accept. We don't need to showcase them something fakeness. Ma'am, I am a very calm person. But yes, when someone disrespects me, कोई आपका मजाक उड़ाएगा, आपको गुस्सा नहीं आएगा. Tell me very honestly, you will feel bad. तो इसमें गलत नहीं है कि आपको गुस्सा आता है. गुस्सा हर एक इंसान को आता है.
And so, should I how should I handle that anger if it is asked to me that if someone disrespect you
And I think that first is there are different ways of handling it out. अब इसमें different ways. See, I don't know what you do. There's a way a person writes a diary. First can be this. Second, a person goes, you can say, start counting from 100 to 1 in a reverse direction. A person goes for a long walk, starts deep breathing, something like that. Starts talking to your friend or go discuss something with your family member. So that ma'am soothes me out because that is a way I relieve my stress or pressure or some kind of anxiety if I hold. तो ये भी क्वेश्चन आते हैं. How do you I think that बाकियों ने आपसे क्वेश्चंस पूछे होंगे. So that is why I didn't ask everything. स्ट्रेस और प्रेशर को कैसे हैंडल करते हो आप चीजें, राइट? व्हाट मेक्स यू, व्हाट इज योर हैप्पीएस्ट मोमेंट, अपनी बिगेस्ट अचीवमेंट क्या है, बिगेस्ट रिग्रेट क्या है आपका, क्या चीज है आपको लगता है कि आप improve कर सकते हो अपने आप में. There are number of things like that. Generic, but focus on your choice of words, Suman. That is very, very important.
Yes, ma'am.